Welcome back. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to fold this Origami Crawfish designed by Kasahara. It's a nice little model and has an interesting pleat fold design right here in the back for the tail. So to get started, you're going to need a triangle for this model, and you're going to need to fold what Kasahara calls the base fold 3. So I'm going to walk you through that part first. If you're anywhere else in the world, you can use origami paper, and if you don't have origami paper at your disposal, you can just use a regular sheet of paper and first turn it into a square by folding the top corner down and then rolling that top corner all the way down till it's parallel with this edge here. Okay, then crease it along this diagonal and use your bone folder or fingernails, pinched fingernails, to make that crease nice and hard. Then trim the bottom edge of your paper off like that, and when you open it up, you'll realize that you have two triangles, one on the bottom and one on the top. Then simply cut along that folded line you've already got there, and you will have the triangle you need to start with for this model. Okay, once you get done, it doesn't really matter what side you start on, but if you do have origami paper, you're going to want to start with the white side in and the colored side down. So now that you've got your origami triangle, you're going to start here. I'm going to start by folding this corner up to the top like this and creasing along that diagonal, and follow the same on the other side. Take this corner and fold it up to the top. Like that. Then I'm going to take this top edge here and fold it into the center. And crease that line nice and hard. And then fold this top edge here into the center. Like this. And crease that nice and hard. Then we have to do a little inside reverse folding. You're going to take these two flaps and unfold them and open up this flap here. Fold this one right along the valley fold that's there. Reverse this crease here from a mountain to a valley, and then reverse this crease here from a valley to a mountain. Like so. And that will give you the inside reverse fold that creates what Kasahara calls the base fold 3. And it should look like that. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. Follow this valley fold in. Reverse this crease here so it's a valley instead of a mountain. And reverse this one here so it's a mountain instead of a valley. Okay, and that begins our base fold 3. Okay, direction number 1 for the crawfish is to take these two flaps here and fold them down like that. Then take this outside edge here and valley fold it along the center, leaving the end of your crease to be about there where my index finger is, right up there. So you're kind of creating the tail at this point, and you want that tail to be a little bit wider right there at the end. Okay, then do the same thing on the other side, trying to make this fold similar as possible, like that. Okay, then we get into the whole pleat fold situation, and this is going to give us the tail here. So you want to first fold it in a valley fold right about at the center here, right after this crease. So you want to valley fold it this direction, trying to keep it aligned at the center there, and crease it really well, and then mountain fold it back, leaving yourself just a little bit of pleat. So this is a pleat fold. This is kind of a complicated pleat fold model. Then you want to do it 3 sorry, 4 more times. So I'm going to just kind of leave myself a little space, and each of these spaces that you leave yourself will be one of the sections of the crawfish's back. So there's my first pleat fold, or I'm sorry, my second pleat fold, I guess. Okay, and then a third one. And a fourth one. Valley fold. Valley fold. And I'll make one more, because in the directions there are 5. Okay, so you can kind of see those 5 pleat folds there. And you can see that zigzag pleat fold situation. Then it says to flip the model over, so you have those pleat folds there. Okay, then it says take this piece here, which will be the pincer, and fold it, valley fold it in like this, so that it hits like right underneath here. There's the piece of paper that's folded over here, and if you pull it that direction, it'll hit that piece of paper, and it will look something like that. Okay, then take this one and valley fold it same direction, so that it hits that piece of paper, and that it looks similar to the other side. Okay, just like that. Then the model kind of takes the front part of it and blows it up a little bit in the directions, and it says to take this piece here for the pincer and bend it back so that it just overlaps that corner, and do the same thing on the other side. So it just overlaps that, and that's a valley fold. And then it says to pleat fold the head by making a valley fold first, like that, and then doing the other valley fold backwards to make the pleat like that. Okay, direction number 5 says to take this corner yet again and fold it back out for the hand here, the pincer that's sticking out here, and then do the same thing on the other side, like that. Now with your model looking like that, it says to take this area right here, this kind of triangle-y area right here, and mount and fold that back underneath, which will make these little corners stick out. So I'm going to take this and mount and fold it back underneath, and that kind of redefines that pincer and makes it a little thinner right here. Mount and fold this one back as well, same direction, same way. Okay, and that's kind of the finished model. Then you're going to take it and mount and fold it right along the back area so that it creases right along all of those pleat folds. Now this is the fun part. Okay, and in the directions it shows it this way, but I'm right-handed, so I'm going to flip mine around that way. It says to kind of take this first section, if you pinch the upper body here, and you take this first section and do what's called a pivot fold, and just pivot this direction out. So see how that paper, that pleat fold moves? You want to pivot that whole section out and kind of recrease it. And you can kind of see how this is going on a diagonal up this way now. Then pinch the second section and pull it, then pleat that, pivot that pleat fold down, and then take the next section and pivot that pleat fold down and recrease it, and then take the next section, pivot that pleat fold down, and the last one, pivot that pleat fold down, and now you have that curved body shape here due to the pleat folds and pivoting those pleat folds. Okay, and that is how you finish the crawfish designed by Kasahara.